Hello, my love. We are the extension of the Father. We are the beingness. We are the one Son He created. God has only one Son. He created you. So you are His beloved treasure, the unlimited one. The more as accepting who you are in truth, in the present. You cannot get and you cannot give. So God gave Himself to you, to me. Our lesson of today is God's peace and joy are mine. God's peace and joy are mine, lesson 105. So why must it be like this? When God is the only source of life, and I accept to be His creation, peace and joy, eternal life and harmony must be my inheritance. So when I cease to speak and to think, I just go in silence. I come to the natural stage of my mind and beingness. Automatically, peace and joy merge in me. When I see you as part of God and part of me, see beyond the form, the light we share, the Holy Self we share, and open my mind and heart for the feelings and the sensation to be totally one with you. In my wholeness, merging with you. Peace is automatic, and joy. And when I'm aware in my mind to be joined with Jesus Christ in my mind, we are sharing one identity, one self, one mind, also with the Father. This feeling of being one with Jesus Christ, in the Father, embraced by the Father, and being the whole. That not one being is left out. So I'm the whole. So peace and joy belongs to me. It means I just accept my beingness. And definitely embracing with the Father and with Jesus Christ the whole creation, which I am, embracing myself. I'm in peace. And definitely I'm in joy. So my fulfillment is my wholeness. My soul is a sonship, the whole sonship. So I'm the whole, the extension of God, and peace and joy are mine. Okay, let's start. It's so natural. It's so natural to be safe, but where? In God. We do not live in a body. We only live as a whole in God. And the Father calls us day and night. So we let go all the images we had about ourselves and link to that all the limited forms. So we go beyond the world of forms and just accept our eternal beingness in the Father. And then even in this world of forms, But being in the awareness in the Father, having the sensation that He is embracing us in every step, that all the treasures are always given to us and we give them to all, we can live happy, fulfilled. Because nothing the Father gave me, He has taken back. Father only gives. And I give to everyone what He has given me. Enjoying the oneness with a brother in God. So before, when we invented this world, we splitted us, as I say again and again, in billions of ideas, mortal forms. We killed the Christ. And now we give life to everyone, to everything, just seeing the unlimited Christ, the self in everyone, beyond the forms. So peace and joy are mine and yours. We share one identity. Beautiful. Peace, God's peace and joy are mine. Lesson 105. God's peace and joy are yours. Today we will accept them, knowing they belong to us. And we will try to understand these gifts increase as we receive them. It's interesting. We accept them, and this moment our accepting is also our giving. They are not like the gifts of the world can give, in which the giver loses as he gives the gift, and the taker is the richer by his loss. So the taker is richer by his loss. No, not in this way. When I give the gifts of God, I receive them. My giving is my receiving. Such are not gifts, but bargains made with guilt. The truly given gifts entail no loss. Very important. When I give love, I receive love. When I give peace, I receive peace. When I give my holy self, I am aware more and more of my holy self. It is impossible that one can gain because another loses. This is under the laws of God not possible. This implies a limit and an insufficiency. Not possible. We are living in abundance and give all to all, so we have. No gift is given thus. Such gifts are but a more valuable return. A loan with interest to be paid in full. A temporary lending meant to be pledged of debt to be repaid with more than was received by him who took the gift. This strange distortion of what giving means pervades all the levels of the world you see. It strips all meaning from the gifts you give and leaves you nothing in the ones you take. So the whole world is a totally misunderstanding what giving means. A major learning goal of the course a major learning goal this course has set is to reverse your view of giving so you can receive. For giving has become a source of fear, and so you would avoid the only means by which you can receive. So through my giving I receive. Very important. Also when you fall sick, you think, no, I'm so needy now, I need help. No. Give healing, then you will heal. Accept God's peace and joy, and you will learn a different way of looking at a gift. God's gifts will never lessen when they are given away. Most important, God's gifts are never lessen when are given away. They but increase thereby. So when I start loving and forgiving is love, the eternal form, the earthly form of God's love, then I receive it. By my giving I receive. As heaven's peace and joy intensify when you accept them as God's gift to you, So does the joy of your Creator grow when you accept His joy and peace as yours. Isn't that amazing? By receiving God's peace and joy, God Father Himself is happy and His joy increases. So when I take all the gifts He is giving me constantly, Father is very happy. True giving is creation. True giving is creation. It extends the limitless to the unlimited, eternity to timelessness, and love to itself, and adds to all that is complete already, not in simple terms of adding more, for that implies that it was less before. It adds by letting what cannot contain itself fulfill its aim of giving everything it has away, securing it forever for itself. So we are giving the full load God gave me. We live in abundance and overflow, and give all to all so that we have. We are the richest. God has given Himself and all the treasures to us, to each and every one of us. So when we start accepting this in giving, then we will be in this awareness that we have it. Today accept God's peace and joy as yours. Let Him complete Himself as He defines completion. You will understand that what completes Him must complete His Son as well. So my function is to complete God. He is always complete, but I am part of Him. So I accept to be part of Him, and He becomes more joyful, and I become fulfilled. What a beautiful exchange, we can say, all that giving and receiving is one, and we make ourselves and the Father happy. He cannot give through loss. He, the Father, cannot give through loss. No more can you. Receive His gift of joy and peace today, and He will thank you for your gift to Him. Very interesting. So when I take it from the Father, I practically also give it. So my taking is also my giving. My giving is my taking. Turns everything we think about giving around. So through giving, we receive. So we all have to learn to give. So we have to stop playing victim, playing small. I need the needy ones. No. All the gifts of God are mine. The whole heaven is mine. So I give it to everyone to receive it. Today our practice periods will start a little differently. Begin today by thinking of those brothers who have been denied by you the peace and joy that are their right under the equal laws of God. So everyone has the equal right for all the gifts of God. Here you denied them to yourself. So when I'm upset with people, with politicians, with circumstances, practically I deny them the gifts of God and also to myself. And here you must return to claim them as your own. So any frustration, any hate, any upset I have against anyone, I have to undo, forgive it as I made it up, and change it in giving love and giving peace and joy. Think of your enemies a little while and tell each one as he occurs to you. We don't have enemies. We have only brothers, but the ones we projected our self-hate on. My brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may have God's peace and joy as mine. Again, my brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may have God's peace and joy as mine. Only when you say my brother, there's a figure you didn't like. He has done something you didn't like. but you never saw him as a brother. He was only a target for your hate, for your self-destructive attitude, and you projected on him. So telling him, my brother. My brother means I'm one with him in God. That changes my vision around. So I see beyond the form, my brother, the Christ. My brother, peace and joy I offer you. That I may have God's peace and joy as mine. It's so beautiful because you step out of your old perception and you see beyond the form the brother. In that very moment you merge with the brother, with the Holy Self. You give that peace and joy and receive it. Automatic. It's automatic. Thus you prepare yourself to recognize God's gift to you and let your mind be free of all that would prevent success today. Now are you ready to accept the gift of peace and joy that God has given you? Now are you ready to experience the joy and peace you have denied yourself? Now you can say, God's peace and joy are mine. God's peace and joy are mine. For you have given what you would receive. Actually, brother, make it clear, you will only live in God. And we undo this world we made up with the ego of separation and killing and judging. We just make that jump back home. I am in the Father. I am the peace and joy. I am the whole. And all my brothers are in the Father, safe. And everyone has a right to receive every gift of God. So I changed my thinking totally around. I accept to be home in God as a whole, sharing one identity with every brother. So the gifts of God, peace and joy are mine, and also of my brother. We are sharing one identity. This is undoing the world we made up, undoing the past, and accepting the holy instant. All are healed and whole in God. We are all joined in the Christ. Now, no past. Make that jump. Peace and joy I offer you, brother, so that I may have God's peace and joy as mine. What I give, I get. What I give, I get. Spend your 5 minutes thus with him each time you can today, but do not think that less is worthless. When you cannot give him more, at least remember hourly to say the words which call to him to give you what he wills to give and wills you to receive. Determine not to interfere today with that he wills. And if a brother seems to tempt you to deny God's gift to him, see it as another chance to let yourself receive the gifts of God as yours. Then bless your brother thankfully and say, my brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may have God's peace and joy as mine. My brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may have God's peace and joy as mine. Join with the brother. See beyond the form, the eternal Holy Self, the Christ Self, the God Self. Merge with this. Your light, brother, shines in me. We are sharing one light. I am the Christ in you, and you are the Christ in me. We are both joined with Jesus Christ and God. All this liberation of separation will bring that peace and joy in my awareness. Jesus is asking how you feel. Very good. Very beautiful. Yes, this feeling I'm back home in the Father. The sensation, deep sensation, I also have here with my brother Aya. She's leaving today for Germany, but we had a deep, deep, deep time of realizing the oneness. And each time the ego wanted to interfere. We just decided again and again for our oneness. Whole and holiness in God. And we got that sensation to be so blessed by the Father. Amazing. Really, when we accept the gifts of God, when we open our heart for His love, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. You feel so safe, embraced by Him. And thus He is embracing through you, through me. We are the whole. Each one of us is the whole. It's the whole creation. The feeling I'm getting is I'm that unlimited one. Embracing with the Father the whole creation. Like an unlimited mother of light and love. And the Father through me is blessing everyone and giving a new birth. So that everyone is reminded that he is back home in the Father and loved by Him. Beautiful. Enjoy the day of peace and joy. I love you.